Well, hello. Round two. Got the tech working on the videos and everything, and it's great to be sharing with you. If you missed the earlier talk about supports as we emerge from restrictions, you're very welcome. If you're coming back for the second round, you'll be able to follow my hand positions and all that. So, thanks so much. Are you a bit stressed as we are coming out of restrictions? Exciting, but at the same time, maybe it's a bit scary. And we have challenges when we come out from other kinds of restrictions, maybe the restrictions that we have placed on ourselves or things in our lives have prompted us to not be as open as we would like to be. So, welcome to this safe space to support you as we emerge from restrictions. In this session, we'll have 4 parts. First, we'll have about 5 minutes on how you can change your experience by changing your mindset. Next, you'll learn some energetic practices to support you as you move through the world. Third, you can calm your mind and ease your body through a short meditation. And then lastly, if you have any questions or you want to share something about your experience, just put it in the chat and I'll try to get to them before I go off. So we're opening to new opportunities. Opening to new opportunities in our lives can be really exciting, like I said. And it can also be a bit scary. In a moment, I'm going to introduce you to 2 important things about mindset. But first, let's ease into the topic. Can you think of a time when you faced new vistas, new opportunities, new challenges, and maybe it felt a little bit like what we can see in this picture, staring off a cliff's edge, not quite sure that we want to climb into the canyon? Some of us are feeling a bit like this. My clients are feeling nervous, whether it's emerging from lockdown, starting a new job, or even trying new things in their life. So I invite you to consider how you've successfully handled things in the past. Maybe it's a small victory. Maybe you dipped your toes in the water and found the courage to go a bit deeper. And you found out everything really is okay. Or in the alternative, maybe you dipped your toes in the water and found another kind of courage. You found the courage to recognize that the challenge didn't have to be conquered all in one day. That just making a start was a huge advancement and something to be celebrated. We all face challenges every day, some big, some small, and it's really about doing the best that we can. And that best can be different from day to day, and that's okay. So I'd like you to consider 2 ways of approaching new challenges and your way of thinking about them, your mindset. Growth mindset. This is the first concept, and what it has to do with is that we always have potential to grow and change. We're not born with a fixed set of capabilities and talents and interests. It changes over time. When we recognize this, it means we have more options and we can expand what we do and who we are. For example, as you can see in the graphic here, instead of giving up, we can be willing to try new things and learn from our experiences. Also, it's really important that we recognize that things can get better. Sometimes that's hard to do when we're facing difficult situations and emotions. So that's one tip to change how you're thinking about challenges and opportunities. The second mindset practice is about mindfulness. And you've probably heard about this. It's very popular, and maybe you even practice it already, which is brilliant. But mindfulness is when we're present in the here and now and supporting ourselves, it can make such a difference. Now, of course, it can be a lot easier when you're in a peaceful place like St. Bridget's Well in Kildare. But when we take the time to practice mindfulness in peaceful times, we can draw on the tools in more stressful times. We can build that muscle up so that we have more resources. The three key points that I'm going to raise about mindfulness today are intention, attention, and attitude. So with intention, it's about cultivating awareness over and over again. As we raise our awareness, we can learn from it and we can have more choices. The second, attention. To pay attention to what's going on in the present moment, right now, not in the future, not in the past, but right now. To notice our thoughts and feelings as they come up. And then the third point about mindfulness is attitude. If we have an open, curious, and kind attitude that's not judgmental, it goes so much farther with us being able to handle life. And by doing these things regularly, it does give us more options. I do find it's definitely a work in progress for me. But that's what it's all about, learning and growing as we go along in our lives. So I'm going to introduce you to a few energetic practices in addition to the mindset ones to help support you. You can help yourself as you venture out into the world. Here's 5 holds that might be helpful. You may have come across these before, but they're useful here too. Maybe you're feeling a little bit like this lady here, a little bit nervous and anxious. I suggest that you hold the outer part of your wrist, just gently place your hand on it, and put your thumb in that palm. And here, I'll tell you why. When we hold the outer bone on our wrist, that's a safety energy lock in Jin Shin Jyutsu. And what it does is it helps our bodies and helps us to be calm and to connect with our intuition. So that's an amazing place to hold. The other part, holding the center of your palm, it also helps to calm you. And it helps to bring you back to center. Helps to make you feel more grounded. So you can hold it just like this and just notice how you're feeling. Maybe you're choosing to use your left hand, or you can do your right. You can do both. I like to hold it for about 5 or 10 minutes, or sometimes I even forget and I'm holding it a lot longer. I find it very soothing, so I hope you find that helpful too. Another thing that I find is coming up for people when we're dealing with the restrictions and coming out of them is a lot of fear. And it has to do with challenges we have in our life and also other concerns that we have. You can ease your fears by holding your index finger. When you hold your index finger, it helps to release your fears and helps you to hang on to your serenity, kind of like the lifeline, so that you can get through your day. And just hold it as long as you like. Another thing that comes up when we talk about going out from restrictions is boundaries. The health officials and the restrictions and all that, the government suggests that we keep our boundaries, keep our safe space to protect ourselves. And when we're doing that, those boundaries aren't just physical distance, it's also how you're minding yourself and your energy. So if you want to have strong boundaries, and if you want to feel more secure, hold your thumb. Holding your thumb helps you to safeguard yourself, to keep those boundaries. And it also helps to worry less about things. So just hold your thumb for a while and breathe and relax. Now I have one more energetic practice for you. And this one is to help get you going, help get you moving through your day, to move your energies and to move forward in your life. This one's a little bit different because it's not just with your hands. You're going to take your hands and cross them and then put them down on your inner knees. And this helps you to get going. It helps move your energies through your body and helps you to move forward in your life. Sometimes people will do this for as long as an hour a day. And I've heard that if you hold your ones, which is the inside of your knees, for an hour a day for a year, your whole life will change. It'll be amazing. I haven't gotten to a year yet, but I'll get back to you on that one. So those are 5 energetic practices that you can use to support yourself as you're emerging from restrictions or other challenges. We're going to wrap up the set part of this session with a short meditation. There's going to be an extended version, I've already recorded it, of the meditation available on the Energy Flows website next week. I'll tell you more about that later. After this short meditation today, we'll finish our time with any questions that you might have. So let's begin. This is a safe space for you to breathe, relax, and to release any tensions you may be feeling. Drop your shoulders. Check in with yourself and join me on a short journey to help you shift into a relaxing, healing frame where your parasympathetic nervous system is activated. Slow, deep breathing and holding your fingers helps you to make this shift. If you like, you can follow along with the finger holds I'm showing. If you'd rather, you're very welcome to just close your eyes and relax. Either way, settle in, get comfortable. This time is just for you. There's nowhere that you need to go, nothing you need to do. Just relax. I invite you to walk in your mind's eye through nature to renew and refresh yourself. You can travel on this path on your own, or maybe you'd like to have someone with you, a good friend who you haven't seen in a while, or a loved one who has passed. They can be with you in spirit on your journey. As you travel, you can draw on nature's reserves. They're always available to you. As you go down the path, listen to the birds sing. Feel the ground beneath your feet as you step forward, one foot after the other. Moving along the path effortlessly, being present, being aware of how you're breathing, how your body is feeling. Do you have any tension from the day? If you do, it's already served its purpose, and helped you through the day. You can let that go, gently easing into a more comfortable position, and breathe out what you no longer need. As you continue along the path, you come to a clearing. There's so many wonderful things for you here. You see a comfortable chair and walk over to it and settle down and get all cozy. There's even a soft blanket next to you. You can cover yourself with it if you like. Take a few breaths and just relax. As you become aware of your surroundings, you notice 6 special things to help you. First, feel the dark brown soil beneath your feet. It's been warmed by the energy of the sun. You can draw up that energy from the earth through your feet and throughout your body, feeling supported, grounded, and connected. Next, hold your ring finger. You feel a light breeze in the air, gently caressing your face and arms. This air helps you to let go of what you no longer need. You can release whatever this is and find some acceptance for how fleeting our life is and how quickly the moments pass. The air and our breath helps us to experience life and to be open to love and joy and to have acceptance. Moving on to our middle finger, you notice the tall, tall trees on the edge of the clearing. Their majestic trunks standing guard. Their very being brings life to us, both energetically and through the oxygen that they produce. They show us how expansive life can be, how we can be connected to the earth and reach way up into the sky. The wood has potential energy, a creative force that supports us as we grow and explore. Fourth, hold your index finger. You notice a crackling. You notice a gurgling, bubbling brook, and you can see the water tumbling, going over the rocks, flowing freely. Can you feel a cool mist rising from the water, refreshing you? The water helps you cleanse your body, your heart, and your mind. Through it, you are renewed. With the little finger, you notice a crackling, flickering fire that helps you to transform, to renew, and to share our light with the world. I invite you to notice how each flame in the fire is unique. They each have their own energy and qualities. Each burns brightly, beautifully, and in its own time. Just like people, we're each unique, individual, with a special voice and gift to share with our loved ones and the world. Lastly, we have an inner spark directly connected with the universal energy, the primordial fire. This primordial energy is the source of everything: time, space, and all the beings in the world: people, animals, flora, fauna. It helps us to connect this primordial energy, connect with our unique individual purpose in the world. We burn brightly, each with a unique vibration. And it's this vibration that holds the key to open the door into your full potential. This full potential is unique to you. No one else has it. Take a few moments with your potential. Be open to sensing what the next step on your path might be. You already have everything you need, and you can bring what you're looking for into reality. This journey through nature and into ourselves is a wonderful way to connect with the blessings from nature and our own blessings. As we re-enter the world, I invite you to come back into awareness of your body and your surroundings. Feel the floor beneath your feet. Bring your attention to your fingers and toes, wiggling them gently. Have a nice stretch. And you can open your eyes and come back into the room and just breathe. Thank you so much for sharing this time today. I hope you've enjoyed our journey through some mindset tips, some energetic practices, and the short meditation. As we're wrapping up the set part of today, I invite you to remember 3 things. First, you can use these resources anytime, anywhere. Second, I have a free gift for you. The short meditation is just a quick entry. I've recorded a longer meditation, and that will be posted on the Energy Flows website. If you'd like a link and the password, just message me with your contact number, and I'll send it directly to you as a free gift. And lastly, energetic practices that we dealt with today are part of Jin Shin Jyutsu, but it's just a tiny bit of it. It's a small taster. There is so much more to it. If you've enjoyed our time together and you'd like to experience some more Jin Shin Jyutsu with me, you can get in touch. My contact details are listed on the screen. Now, this wraps up the set part of our time. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat and I'll try to answer them. If you're watching it on replay, you can reach me through the contact details. I'll be happy to answer the question. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you so much. Now let's see if I can see the comments. I think we're okay, so I'm going to say good night and have a wonderful weekend, everybody. There's a talk tomorrow on letting go, and that'll be at 3:45 in the afternoon. Thanks so much. Bye.